Do you hate Mondays? Do you spend all week counting down to the weekend? Or worse, maybe you're in that weird limbo where your job is fine, but deep down you know that it's not where you're meant to be. If that feels familiar, I get it. I know that you're telling yourself, I'm just going to stick it out a little bit longer. It might get better. It pays the bills. I should be grateful. Or I don't want to start all over again and give up all this stuff that I've worked so hard for. But if that sounds like you, here's the bit that nobody talks about. Staying stuck is costing you more than you realize. So it's not just about staying in a job that you don't enjoy, it's having an impact on these other areas of your life as well. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to break free without sacrificing the lifestyle that you want. Hi, I'm Lydia, and I help mid career professionals find work that they are passionate about, that they don't have to wait to live till the weekend. They get to live a life that they enjoy every day of the week. Most people think that the reason they're staying in their job that they don't enjoy is because they don't know what to do instead. But I propose that the real reason you're staying there is a mixture of fear and uncertainty. From my work with people who are making a career change, they believe that they're staying stuck in this job that they don't like because they don't know what to do instead. But that's not the full story. What's really going on is there's a lot of fear and uncertainty of what that next step looks like. They're worried about losing their financial security, their comfort, their reputation. So, I have a little bit of a personal experience of this. So, when I graduated with a speech and language therapy degree, I knew that that wasn't the path that I wanted to take. That I was facing this inner turmoil, if you like, because I'd worked so hard on this degree. I wanted to do something with it. I wanted it to feel worthwhile, but I knew it wasn't the path that was going to light me up. I spent ages feeling really frustrated because I wasn't sure what was next for me. What I decided to do, rather than just stay in that frustration trying to work it all out, was take action. So I started exploring my options. I pivoted into the charity sector. And eventually, I found coaching, which is the thing that I do now that totally lights me up. But nothing was changing, nothing was helping me until I started taking action. Because every month, every year that goes by without taking action, you are sacrificing that opportunity to step into a career that you really love. So you might be thinking, how do I take action when I don't know what I want to do instead of my current job? But first, you need to know the cost of not taking action. So you might feel like, well, just staying in the job I'm in, yeah, it's draining my energy, but that's it. It's more than that. It is having such an impact on every area of your life. So think about your health, your stress levels, your anxiety, those sleepless nights. It all builds up. It's impacting your happiness because there's this niggling feeling that won't go away that you are not living in alignment with your potential. It's impacting your relationships because it you don't leave that stuff at work, it comes home with you. It might even be impacting your finances because you're wanting to numb from the fact that you hate your job. So you're spending more money on takeaways and holidays and alcohol just to try and escape from your day to day reality. And the biggest cost of not taking action is the time. That time that is so, so precious because every month, every year that you stay in that job that doesn't feel like a good fit, you are losing that opportunity to step into a career that really excites you, that lines up with your values, with your transferable skills, with your strengths, something that you would love to do with your time. So let's talk about taking action without sacrificing your lifestyle. How do you move away from a career that you don't enjoy without feeling like you're throwing away everything that you've worked so hard to achieve. So here's where a lot of people get stuck because they try and figure it all out. But I've got three really simple things that you can do today. So step one is to get clarity. Figure out what is it about your current job that you don't like? What is it you would like instead? So, an activity that I do with my coaching clients is I get them to come up with a deal breakers list. So, we work out everything that they want to see in their next job description. Then, once they've gone wild and thought about everything that they would love to see, they get really specific and think, what are the deal breakers? What absolutely must be present on a job description for me to spend my time applying? And what things would be nice to have? Because it's still nice to have some of those things that we're looking for, but it wouldn't necessarily be a deal breaker of whether you would apply for the job or not. Step two is to explore your options, see what is out there because jobs are being created all the time. So start looking on job search websites, start asking ChatGPT, type in your transferable skills, type in the industry experience that you have and see what ideas get thrown out. And just do a little bit of a pulse check. Which things get you excited? Which things aren't you bothered about? Take a note of the things that you feel interested in. And step three is to take low risk action. So, what is something that you could do that feels really doable this week? It could be networking, it could be reaching out to somebody on LinkedIn that does a job that you're interested in. It could be signing up for a volunteering opportunity. It could be just having a phone call with somebody that you used to work with and finding out a little bit more about what they have gone on to do in their career. What is something that you could do that doesn't require quitting your job tomorrow, that feels very low risk, low bar, something you could do this week? And I've got one final example of a low risk action that you can take this week. So I've made this really simple for you. I've created a career change roadmap, which lists the steps that you need to take to make a career change. It's written in a checklist format. So if you're someone like me that likes to tick a box, this is going to be right up your street. It's full of resources, it's full of links that are going to really help you as you start to take action and explore what is next for you in your career. So check the description for the link and grab your copy today.